Justin, Nick, congratulations. You fellas are in the final round of this competition. Now we're sending you back to your home forges to recreate this iconic weapon from history. A pair of Frankish throwing axes. Good luck. We'll see you in 4 days.
Good luck, man.
Good luck to you, man. It feels great to be back home. I have to make a pair of Frankish throwing axes. There's a lot of subtle curves to them, so it's gonna be a real challenge. I'm gonna take my piece of mild steel, I'm gonna forge it out, and then I'm gonna fold it over on itself, and then I'm gonna fit it for a bit of high carbon steel in the middle. I think that might work. Mild steel doesn't like to weld at the heats that carbon steel does. Hopefully she welds.
So I'm really excited. We've made it to round 3. I'm ready to get sweat and get some sparks thrown on this thing. So the plan today is I'm gonna take some 1018 mild steel. We're gonna start by drilling 2 holes, go in with a drift, chisel it out, start forming our eye on both of these. Looks like a good eye right there. It's time to really profile this thing. So I'm taking it to the power hammer. That way they move a whole lot easier. I have the profile forged out, have the eyes drifted. Feeling pretty good about day 1, but we got a whole lot more work to do.
It's the morning of day 2, and I'm pretty tired. Yesterday, I was able to get both my axes forge welded together. Now I just gotta finish drawing them out today. I wanna get that done to shape, but it looks like it's staying together. Oh, never mind. It is not staying together. I got a massive seam where that forge weld is supposed to be. The weld didn't take at the very back of this. So I'm gonna try to forge out this other head, and almost right away, it's split apart. It's no good, so don't like that. Too thin to even really forge weld it again. So I have to start over. I don't know what these tests are gonna be, but they're always brutal. So I need to make them strong. Hopefully to survive the test. What I'm gonna do is take a piece of this mild steel and I'm gonna forge it out to shape and then grind in a slot for the high carbon bit. I really have to get a good weld here. I can't afford to start all over again.
So it's day 2. The plan for today is to really fix those eyes and really get them to the shape I want. Ended up stretching way too much material. One of the eyes ended up cracking. There's no saving these, and I'm starting to panic. I mean, I don't have a whole lot of room right there. At this point, I'm burning daylight. I'm just gonna have to scrap it and start over. I'm gonna do the wrap method. Basically, take a flat bar of steel and wrap it around an eye and have a carbon steel core running all the way through instead of just a bit. Don't really feel good about it, but I'm gonna really power through and work as fast and hard as possible. My forge welding went good. I believe they're good enough for heat treat. And I feel like the heat treat process went really well. So the next 2 days, I can focus on fit and finish.
It's the morning of day 3. I still got a little more forging to do. The steel's nice and hot. Give it a couple whacks, and it's feeling good already. I'm like 99% sure I have good forge weld. Go straight into the oil. Oh, yeah. Hard. Axes have to have a handle, so I cut out the hickory. Now it's time to shape them. I can feel the sawdust adhering to my cheeks.
So it's the morning of day 4. Today, I'm gonna play dress up. These axes right now are assembled, and I'm going to do some finer detail work. So they're both at the finish that I want. You know, I need to go above and beyond. That's what my mom would have wanted me to do. This was a challenge, and I'm really proud that I pulled it off.
All right, bladesmiths. Well, frankly, your Frankish throwing axes look fantastic, but are they lethal? Well, to find that out, I will take your weapons and deliver some, well, hellish of a blow on this ballistics dummy. Justin, you're up first. You ready?
Let's put it to the teeth.
All right, Justin, every chop and slash is deep. Overall, sir, it'll kill.
Thank you.
All right, Nick, it's your turn. Ready to have fun?
Let's do this.
All right, Nick, upon impact, crushes the face easily and the head. Your edges, they dig in with every chop and slash. It'll kill.
Thanks, Doc.
Good job.
Bladesmiths, welcome to the strength test. I will be throwing your Frankish throwing axes into this large wall. Justin, you're up first. You ready for this?
Yeah, bud, let's do it.
Well, Justin, there is a ding on this blade right here where my finger is. Your handles are comfortable. The problem I have with them, this bulb is more fitted for a fighting axe as retention. A throwing axe, you kind of want to let it go. But in all, your axe is held up. Nice job.
Thank you.
Nick, you're up. You ready for this?
Let's do this.
Well, Nick, your edges held up great. I can't even tell that they've been thrown. Handles show no damage. Nice job.
All right, bladesmiths, this is our sharpness test, the foot soldier attack. This is all about what the edges of your weapon will do on the protective clothing of this foot soldier. Justin, you're up first. You ready?
Yeah, kill it.
All right, Justin, your edges over here, as you can see on the clothing on this, it cuts right into this foot soldier. Overall, sir, your weapons, it will cut. Go. All right, Nick, your turn, sir. You ready?
Play some good music.
All right, Nick, no glinting or rolls through your edges. Sharp with every cut that went through, it'll cut.
Thank you.
All right, bladesmiths, you guys have brought in some high-quality, competitive, and nicely matched Frankish throwing axes, but only one of you can be the Forged and Fire champion. Nick, congratulations. You are the Forged and Fire champion. Justin, unfortunately, your Frankish throwing axes did not make the cut.
Justin, both sets of axes performed well in all of our tests. So this basically came down to that small amount of damage you took in the strength test and the overall design of your axes.
Yes, sir.
Justin, you did a great job, but at this time, I have to ask you to please surrender your blades.
I came here, I did good. I think I represented myself well, and I think, if nothing else, these tests show that I can make a working blade.
Nick, congratulations. You're the Forged and Fire champion, and that's a title that comes with a check for $10,000. Good job, man. Please present your axes to the judges.
This experience was
incredible. I had so much fun. I came here to win for my mom. She was my biggest fan, and I've done exactly what I planned to do. Oh my gosh. I did it, Mom.